on the deck. Do you know what time it is?
It's on the deck time.
Exactly. And when does on the deck time happen? Now.
Now at 2 p.m. Yeah, 2 p.m. on Tuesdays. We're up here on the deck.
Alliteration, folks. 2 p.m. on Tuesdays.
That's just 2 words. I think you need like 5 words at least. Like Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers.
Well, can I have a little bit of a win?
Okay.
2 p.m. on
I want
Tuesdays.
you to feel supported. Okay. Yes.
So how about 2 p.m. on Taco Tuesdays with our 2 tacos?
Hey, that's good. I like that one.
Right, we'll
yeah.
that. Okay.
But where are the tacos?
We don't got any, right? We're nonprofit, low budget. No tacos. No tacos for everyone.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to On the Deck. My name is mikO Tolliver. I am here. I'm your social media rep. That's Tolliver with 2 L's. You can find me around on the interwebs at mikO Tolliver. And I'm here with Mr. A to Z, our interim general manager, Antonio Ortiz with
3 O's.
3 O's. 3 O's.
Right. So 2 L's, 3 O's, 1 KPFA, 94.1.
Ooh, bump.
Hey, that's going to be our new thing. Okay, great.
Okay. Yes, that's going to be, I guess that's going to be another thing. Yeah, we're up here on the deck here at the KPFA radio station in Berkeley, California. That's right. We're really here. So that means if you hear any weird sounds that happen in the background, like, I don't know, a siren, because that happens.
Yeah.
You know,
Or
right
people-
before when I was setting up here, there was just like, I think there was some type of emergency because it was like, wee.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like a KRS song. It was like straight up downtown Berkeley.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That happens here.
Yeah.
Also, you hear some people yelling outside. Sometimes you're not sure if it's a demonstration or whatnot. It happened today. Remember, in the office, I looked outside the window thinking, what is going on there?
What was going on?
I have no idea. My hope is that it's just one person yelling, not necessarily a throng of people.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, that's good. Anyway, but yes, we're here live at the KPFA radio station in Berkeley, California, here to give you just some quick updates about what's. Oh, did you hear that? Did you hear that horn? Brum, brum.
Yes, because this is not a green screen. We are really on the deck.
I know. You know what? We got to get, here's what we're, okay. So as we've been developing this show, so much has happened. We've had to replace our umbrella. Oh, I said it. We do our mocktail. We drink our mocktail whenever we say umbrella. Oh, did again. Yes. So, and for those of you guys who are just listening, you guys, we take our hands and pretend like we're holding a drink.
Space object work for anyone who does improv.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Ding.
Cheers.
Wait, you have to look at the person's eye before you drink. Otherwise, it'll be
gotta
bad
drink.
luck.
But when you drink, you don't drink like this. There's actually there's liquid in there.
I don't
So it's
really
gotta
drink,
be-
so
No, but even think about it as like a cup of water.
I would sip
If
it
you
like.
did this, it would be in your face.
Okay, that's true.
Right, so you go,
Wait, let's do it again.
and it's hot.
Wait. Why are we drinking hot? It truly is a mocktail.
Yeah, so
We're
we go. It's a
mocking
hot
it.
mocktail. Oh, it's hot. It's hot.
We're blowing on it for those of you guys who are just listening to it. Anyway, yes, what was I saying? We're up here, here to give you updates for what's happening here around the station. Antonio, you're back. That's the first big update. You haven't been here for 2 weeks.
Yes, as you can tell, I've been tanning because that's what I do on my days off. No, I went camping. That was great.
You were
So-
that brown before.
Well, I did get darker because I was out in the sun.
Okay. All right.
The what do you call it? The high desert sun over in New Mexico, checking out
Oh.
the pueblos and the kivas. I was actually pretty inspired by the kivas. They're this round room that it's a Hopi word for I want to say communal chamber. That's what it's called. Maybe I might be wrong on this. Please don't quote me. But anyways, I love the idea of this round circular room where people meet and gather and converse.
Okay. I thought
So-
you were in New Mexico.
Yeah, I was, but it was I was camping for a few days.
I thought you were in Arizona.
No, I was in New Mexico.
Oh. Okay.
Message sent is not message received.
Oh, that's cold. Anyway, well, you said you were going to like the Georgia O'Keeffe Museum and everything.
Yeah, that's also in New Mexico.
Is it
Which
also in Arizona too?
No, it's in New Mexico. In Abiquiu, New Mexico. That's where I was.
Abiquiu.
I was in New Mexico.
Oh,
Nuevo
okay.
Mexico.
All right, well,
Mexico. Yeah.
Antonio's back. I'm excited about it because it wasn't as fun without you.
Yeah, it's never fun without me, right? Because we always have fun. In the past weekend, we had a lot of great time. We had a lot of great time. had a
We
great
did.
time.
Make sure you speak into the mic there. We can hear
We had a
you.
great time over the weekend too. When I came back,
We
because
did. Hey, you guys want to know what we did?
We are celebrating the month of June
We
in
are
the only way we can.
2 snaps and a twist. Right? No, celebrating the month of June here on the deck
Mm.
at KPFA. But this weekend, Antonia and I did go. Are we allowed to say the name of where we went? Because here's the thing: being at KPFA, we're not allowed to like
Well,
say brands
we're
and
not
stuff.
promoting. We're not telling people that this is the best. This is what you need to do. This is what you need to buy. We're just saying this is where we went.
Okay, all right. So Antonia and I went to a baseball game.
Mm-hmm.
We got a picture. That's me and Antonio at the
Yeah.
baseball game. Now I'm gonna let you guys try and figure out what that team is, because I guess, are we allowed to? I'm not really
Well,
sure.
you guys can guess, but we wanted to get some.
They gave away
pride
free jerseys.
swag.
They gave away
Yeah.
free jerseys. And here's the thing: it's not my like first choice team. Not that I have anything against the team. It's just not my first choice team. And so I was like, oh, they're giving away free jersey.
Because your first choice team is in Oakland, or
It is. It is.
which may not happen
It's,
anytime soon.
I guess we're breaking up. I didn't know. It's over. They're moving
Yeah.
out. But yeah, so we went there for the free jersey, and we got there like 2 hours early because I
Mhm.
was getting that jersey. I was gonna be really upset if we didn't get it. So we went there. I actually, remember, I think it was like a couple weeks ago, I texted you. Oh, it was while you were in
It
New
was while I was
Mexico,
in New Mexico. You
not
texted me.
Arizona. And I I texted him like, "Hey, Antonio, such and such team is having giving away free jerseys for Pride Month on Saturday. Dope, right?" Or I just said that, and his response was like, "Get them,"
Mm-hmm.
which I thought he meant, "Yeah, get the tickets." And so then I just like straight up bought the tickets, and then
And mind you, I was camping, so I just see these random messages. I didn't. There was no ask official. I just thought, oh yeah, she's letting me know that she wants to go to this event. Sure, go get them. And then I went camping, and then a few hours later, I saw a few texts.
yeah, because then I was like at home, and I was thinking, I was like, oh, I'm gonna reread this conversation just to make sure I got. I was like, wait a minute. He says he wants to go, because then by that point I had actually bought the tickets,
Mhm.
and they were expensive. It's going to be expensive to switch to this new team.
Yeah.
It was like $180, and so and that's like also an additional, like, I don't know, a really big charge for it, because they
Mhm.
charge you fees just to buy the ticket. How you pay for the ticket and then you have to pay a fee for buying a ticket. That's because that's ultimately what's happening. But by that point I had bought the tickets, and so I was like, oh, I hope he can go. I hope that's what he meant. So I'm rereading the message, and then he just says get him, and I'm like, I sent him another message just like, you meant get the tickets, right? Because I got them already ready. And then he's like, okay, I guess we're going to the game. So, which I was like, good, because like they're giving away a free
'Cause that's-
jersey, and I really, really want the jersey. So
Mhm.
we did go there. We got them. They're really, really cool. Free. Oh, we have our PA in the back
What does
going,
this
free
mean?
jersey.
Oh,
I think that
free.
is actually a fair assessment,
Yeah.
because ultimately I did really buy the jersey. However, when I looked at the price of the regular jersey, the jersey itself for an adult jersey was like the price of those 2 tickets.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So I got, if you can think about it, I got 2 jerseys for the price of one. And then usually I buy like the little boys large, because I'm kind of a
Mhm.
petite person. So
On this episode of On the Deck, how do we get a jersey for low price or free?
if you're a small person, yes, like myself, you go to the children's section and you get the large or the extra large,
Mhm.
and it'll work just fine. And it did. But we got the jersey. We had fun. We went there to the game. It was a nice view. Antonio bought all the food and all the
Mhm.
drinks. And I think we had a good time.
We had a great time.
Yeah.
Yeah, except for toward the end. I did tell you that was kind of like, eh.
That's because we were losing.
Yeah.
It was. And we were
And
playing
the-
the Cubs too. And I was just like, wow, the world totally, 6
Well,
is
since
9
you,
now.
Since you mentioned the Cubs, you might as well mention that we went to the Giants.
Oh, I mean, I don't feel like we're supporting the Cubs. We're in the Bay Area. Clearly, it's not our team.
Yeah.
But
Alright.
yeah, so we went to the Giants game. Yeah, and they totally lost. But would you believe? And that did actually kind of make it a little boring, because it was just kind of like, hello, yeah, could you like,
Could something happen?
get on
please?
base? I think they got on base maybe twice.
They did, yeah.
Maybe twice. They got
Yeah.
whooped by the Cubs. This is what I'm saying. The world 6 is 9 in the world nowadays. But instead, the next day, they totally whooped them. It was like they won like 10-3.
We went on the wrong day.
No, we didn't, because we got a free jersey, which I will be taking that snowboarding, because jerseys are actually the best thing kind of sometimes to wear on those, because they're so airy. But it's
Mhm.
another layer, because you
Yeah.
can't sweat too much when you're snowboarding, because you could freeze, you could get hypothermia. It's not good.
I wouldn't know since I don't snowboard. So maybe in the future.
Maybe in the future. But
May-
yes, that was our weekend. So much fun. Okay, now it's time to get to some announcements here for KPFA What's happening? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, hold on. We have a guest. Whoa, wait. Ding dong. Who-
Hi. So I'm new here to KPFA. My name is Italina. I am the Interim Donor Relations Manager. And if you were to become a member at KPFA, just go to kpfa.org to find out more about how to become a member. As a member, if you want to contact us, ask any questions, the best thing to do is send me an email, members@kpfa.org. That's members@kpfa.org. Again, my name is Italina. I'm happy to help you. Thank you guys so much for all your support.
Did you like that? We got new people. We love to tell you when we've got new people at the station. This new person in particular, though, likes to come up here on the deck and have her lunch. And
Under the
under the umbrella, we drink. Oh, wait, sorry, I did it too fast. I feel like during the cold months, I'm gonna have it like both hands for the mocktail, and I'm gonna do it really slow and blow on it.
that's a soup bowl.
Yeah, you don't get one of those. Yeah, like one of the. Anyway,
Mm.
like a mug. Too bad we don't have a KPFA mug. Oh, I have one, but we don't have it anymore. Anyway, but that's Italina. Yes, we got new people, more people, and we had a
Mhm.
guest. We haven't had a guest in a while.
Yes, we haven't.
We haven't had a guest. You know what? I think because she comes up here and she has her lunch here, I think, hint, hint, I'm not going to look her away because she's just going to agree with it. But
We've been
she's
working
over
on.
there.
Yeah, we're getting more people to participate.
Yes, we're getting more
Yeah.
people to participate, but we got a lot of things actually rolling out. We are like going hard this summer,
Mhm.
setting up stuff. Can't tell you. It's a big surprise, but you look forward to it. You look into it. And then, I don't know, maybe Italina will come up here and hang out with us, right? She's totally nodding her head because she wants to do it. Yeah, I wasn't lying. She was actually doing it. Of course, I answered before I actually saw she was nodding her head. But now that she officially did it and confirmed, we're all good.
And before we go on to the next thing,
Oh,
excuse me, I just want to reiterate what at least Italina said, that for anyone who wants to be a voting member at KPFA, just go to the website, kpfa.org, to find out more. There's going to be an elections for the local station board and the local station boards. And that's going to happen sometime soon. But you have to be a voting member, which means just go to the website. But you have to do it by the 30th of June.
let's get the link up there so people can see what's our link. How do we access KPFA? Which, by the way, at any time, always remember whatever we're talking about here today, you can always tune in to KPFA 94.1 FM, or
Mhm.
you can go to our website, kpfa.org. There it is. Now you see it. See that right there?
It's right there.
It's right there.
kpfa.org.
We're pointing to it.
There it is.
Yes, great. So, and for those of you guys who are watching later or listening later,
Mhm.
because of course, you know what? I'm just gonna. Can I say it? Can I just say it?
Say what?
What we're gonna talk about? Why I'm telling people if they're just listening later, because we're talking about just watching.
Because we're not on we're not live all the time.
We're not live all the time. We're not live all the time, but you know, we've been loading up. We started loading up our episodes to a podcast. So if you're just listening to the audio of this, then you can know for wherever you get podcasts. And there's going to be more rolling out with that in the future.
Mm-hmm.
I was allowed to say that, right, Mr.
Yeah.
Interim General Manager?
That means we should be telling people when we started the recording. Like, this is Tuesday, June 13th.
I think we
2
did it at the
p.m.
beginning, right? Oh, okay.
Well,
We'll
we
do
didn't
it.
say the date.
We
But
did the
we
date.
probably need to start doing that for people who are just listening.
That's true, because there are people now. We got people who are watching. We got people who are listening. Oh my goodness! For those of you guys who have been watching and following this thing for a while, do you see how we're coming up? And this is just the start, baby. We're going to go worldwide, international. Those are my dreams.
The dreams will come true.
All right, for real.
All right.
Let's get to some updates that are happening here around the station. Being that it is June 13th,
Mm-hmm.
it is officially today, as we were recording at this moment, June 13th.
Yes.
We want you to know that at 2:30, which is technically actually 15 minutes from now, in real time, you can check out our drag story time.
Mm-hmm. That was produced by Eric Jensen, also associate producer EA.
Mm-hmm.
And then the videographer
Peter
was
Stickney.
Peter Stickney, who also has been working with us on the deck for a few times and also on other projects. So this is our way at KPFA to celebrate Pride Month. And it was based off of it's all out there because of drag queens and the issues of it being illegal now in some states, and also having story time hour. But our staff member Mike Biggs suggested a few months ago that we should do some drag time story hour at KPFA, and so we're finally able to make that happen here at KPFA with some episodes.
We actually started last week. So our
Last week?
first
Okay.
episode was last week, and I told you guys all about that while Antonio was in New Mexico.
Mhm.
So go ahead. You can still check that out again by going on to kpfa.org to check it
Mhm.
out, right? But right now, we have on to our second episode, which is going to be read by Panda Dulce. And
Mhm.
in this particular episode, she reads to kindergartners at Sylvia Mendez Elementary School in Berkeley. So again, it's all going down here in Berkeley, California. And you should know that after Panda's reading, teacher Lourdes Rivas read their small children's book and spoke with us about it. Now, some of you guys are asking, yeah, right. Some of you guys are asking, so you would just listen to it? Yes, you can just listen to it, right? That's another thing I want to add to the podcast too. I'm going to load that up just so you know.
What, that we have just listened to it, or what?
No, our drag time story
Oh, yeah, I see what
episodes,
you're-
right?
yeah.
That's it. So you can check
Yeah.
that out on our podcast, KPFA Radio podcast, right? So you guys will be able to hear the audio. But for those of you guys who are watching, we are actually coming out with videos of it, so you can actually see the books. Isn't that
Mhm.
cute?
Yeah, and drag is a visual medium.
Mhm.
So when we were talking with the producers of the program, I did ask, we have to incorporate a video aspect of it, and so you'll have some video content to see.
Yeah, we are giving you all the content in as many ways as possible. We're about to hit you bombard. We're about to be the Anne Fong of radio. Isn't that dope?
All right.
Anyway, so yeah, check it out. Drag story times again, 2:30s now, 2:30 p.m. if you tune in live on the radio at KPFA 94.1. But if you are watching it after the fact, maybe on public access, maybe you're listening after the fact on our podcast, what do you do? How do you find it? You go to kpfa.org so that you can check it out.
Mhm.
And you can read those or watch those, listen to those episodes individually, but we're going to get them out there to you. We're
Mhm.
going to get them out there to you.
And for all of you out there after June, if you ever listen to KPFA at 2:00 on Tuesdays, that is the cover to cover hour. Our host producers there are Jack Foley, Nina Serrano, and Jovelyn Richards.
Yes. This is so
Yeah.
great. Oh my goodness. I love what we're doing here at this station. Tony and I just had like this super long meeting. So boring to be in there with the IGM. No, we just had this really long meeting before this. We're just like all the plans that we have coming down that we're going to be spending the summer just working on, getting them out there to you, getting you guys more KPFA content, getting more KPFA content out there into more parts of the world. Because yeah, it's great that you guys are logged in here and you're tuning in here. And we're here in Berkeley, California. It's great. It's a nice sunny day. I love it. But I feel like the world should know about this. Now I know that's kind of scary because
It's not scary. The world is
it-
a huge place.
the world is a huge place, but it can be scary. I mean, for those people who like fear success or self-saboteurs, which, and it's because the world is so scary because things could be rolling. They could get
Yeah.
big, right? Well, like imagine what if we're doing On the Deck? I'm going to say this, so it's a possibility it could happen. We do that. We get our podcast out there. It's going regular and people are like, oh my goodness, I tune into it all the time. It's so much good. It's so much fun. And then it's like, we all got fans and you're just all like, oh, mikO, can you come around the back? Cause there's paparazzi out in front. I don't know. I'm just saying it's just fun, but I want you to know, like, we're doing a lot here at the station because the station next year will be turning 75. And that's a long time. And when the station first started, I guess the story that I've heard that, it was 1949. Radio was not a brand new medium, but FM radio apparently was still kind of just like whatever. And now it's the thing, right? And I know that since I've been here for 4.5 years, been working on social media, and then people were just like, social media, but it's radio. How does it work? It works wonderful together, right? And then now we're going to be doing some more podcasting. We're doing video. We're doing all kinds of things here at KPFA Radio. So we want to make sure that everybody hears all that information. It gets out there. And we're having a lot of fun doing it too. So that's really kind of the cool part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. I'm having a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it more fun than you had when you were in New Mexico?
I'll say
You gotta think
with
about
present company, yes.
Oh my God, yes. Okay. And with that, I want to remind everybody to always check out KPFA TV, right? So you can see video episodes of some of the shows that we broadcast, like Letters in Politics, We also do the Venus Lounge. We just put up a new episode of Radio Cafe. So you can check that out. Where can people though find KPFA TV? Oh my goodness, I want to watch this. Sounds great. Wait a minute. Tell me, how do I find it? How do I find it? What do they do?
The same place they can find a lot of things about KPFA, kpfa.org. There's going to be a left side panel. Under the Listen Now button or Listen Now section, you will see KPFA TV.
You can just click it. Because right now it's just a YouTube playlist, but it's got everything on there that we've done for like the past year. And then we have some individual playlists of those shows, like Radio Cafe has its own playlist. Venus Lounge has its own playlist. Letters and Politics, over 30 hours. I haven't checked the count lately, but like I said, you can sit there and binge watch Letters and Politics if that's your thing.
You can binge watch a lot of things about KPFA, right?
Yes, you can, because that's what we do. And then there's more stuff coming down the pipeline. I'm really like trying to figure out who's next on the list that we get another show going.
But that being said, since we're talking about KPFA TV,
okay,
we've been working on trying to get more content creators at KPFA to incorporate video. And I think that's where we're going, right? About a little video segment.
Oh, that's right. We do have a little video to show you to promote a show. Oh my goodness, I almost forgot.
Don't forget
That's
that.
right. So we do have actually a little something, because we have one of our shows is actually the Nightcap, which is produced and hosted by Mo Herms. It's Wednesdays at 10 p.m. Mo Herms actually is going to do a nice interview this week with the Von Tramps. And so I'm going to let Mo tell you about that herself. Can we play that video? Can we play it? Let's play it.
Very nice. Well, walk me through like when you all get together now. That you said you recorded the last album during the pandemic, but now obviously you can get together and write again. So what is that process for you guys? Where do you get together, and what do you all do together to jam out a new song?
Well, we've been kicking out like some pretty cool ideas. Usually it comes in the form of like a really bad title. Like, that's how it will start. Like we'll think of like the worst title that we could think of, or like an inside joke with each other, that, because our philosophy is like, if we think it's funny, other people are going to think it's funny. Like that's just how it's going to be. So we try to like explain some of our inside jokes. We had a song for a while called like 7 Seconds of Heaven, which was about like Chelsea's uncle went into a porta potty and didn't come out for a long time. And we were like, what's going on?
What's happened in there?
Why is he stuck in that porta potty? So we kind of like wrote a silly song about that. And we just like, we come up with like the weirdest ideas, and we just always think like the weirder, the better, like whatever, like that hasn't been done, like, let's do it.
Oh yeah, that was nice.
That's awesome. I totally agree. Whatever you find funny, I'm sure there's a big group of people that also find it funny.
You don't treat me like that.
What do you mean I don't treat you like that?
You've been just kind of like, you bet you thought that was really funny. That wasn't funny.
Well, I guess maybe sometimes is it to my expense?
I never made fun of you ever. You know, I love you. I worship the ground that you walk on.
You have saved me many a times on this show.
See?
Right?
See? That's just proof.
There are days when I'm just overly worked out, stressed out, overworked. And she says, "You're not going to eat on camera, are you?"
That was funny that day. You were really going to do that.
I was stressed out. There
Yes,
was a
you
lot
were.
going on.
He was stressed out.
Like, I don't have time to eat. I need to eat right here on camera. And you're like, you do not want to eat on camera.
Yeah.
And I'll say afterwards, thank you.
So just, I got your back.
Yes.
That was a really nice video. I like that. Make sure to tune in to the Nightcap Wednesdays at 10 p.m. That is hosted by Mo Herms. Mo has been really dope, actually sending us stuff. She does the mocktail, which is what we're drinking here when we're doing our little mocktail drink gesture with our hands. For those of you guys who are just listening to the audio, because every time we're talking about the umbrella. There you go. Right. Yes.
It's a Mo Herms mocktail of the month.
Yes. That's yes. So and that's during the monthly segment. So, but throughout the month, you know, Mo puts together some really nice shows. She has some guests on her shows. It's mostly a music show, but she also has some great interviews. And that was a chance for you can just see a taste of that. But she does video of it. We love it. In fact, I'm going to be emailing Mo right now, right after this, actually.
I
can't do it right now.
Right now.
But right after this and be like, Mo, so you're recording your Zoom interviews. Conversation.
Mhm.
She and I needs to have that. But yeah, check that out. That's really great content. Mo's actually still new here. I think she's been here since March.
Just a few months. Yeah.
Yeah, she's been putting out great stuff.
Yeah.
We love it. I know that. I love it. So, and with that, what time is it, Antonio?
It is the time of the
Cha-ching.
donor highlight.
That's right. It's time for the donor highlight. This is the time where we highlight a donor because KPFA is community powered, 100% listener supported radio. So
people like you who keep KPFA going since 1949.
it's all right. Who is our donor? Who's our donor? Let's put it up. Let's put it up there. What's the name?
Carlitos from Hayward, California. Thank you so much, Carlitos, for supporting KPFA, supporting your listener-sponsored radio station, and also just being there for us.
That's dope.
Mhm.
I like that. You shine immaculate and in chrome.
Thank you. In chrome. Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes.
No, but to Carlitos, thank you so much. We appreciate everything that you're doing to help us keep the station going and for another 75 years.
Yes. Right. That's good. Or we could also say this episode was brought to you in part by donors like
Carlitos from Hayward, California.
boop, boop, boop. I love it. Good. All right. And so here we are at the end of our show. We got to remind you to do a few things. What do we remind them of, Antonio?
We are going to remind you to follow us on social media, on Facebook at KPFA 94.1, or on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and TikTok at KPFA Radio.
Yes. Follow us, like us, make comments, share with your friends, let people
Mhm.
know what we're doing here because it is going so well. And
Mhm.
it's because of people like you that we keep it going. So we need your help. But it's so much fun. So it's good. We're getting it going. We got some nice momentum going here. Thank you a lot. Thanks a lot to Italina, who's going to come back around and show her pretty face, and who is here watching on the side. We're all and we want to say thank you to Jess, right? We want to say
Yes,
thank you to Jess, our PA, who helps us out so much. And with that, wait, no, Italina, come back. Italina's there. She's in the middle of it. And now we're all going to wave bye-bye to everybody, but we're going to remind you all, tune in to KPFA at 94.1 FM, log on to kpfa.org, and just be dope and continue to be cool. Thank you so much, everybody. All right. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.